We've been talking about getting new chairs in the office, so you're shipping everywhere now.
I feel the pressure. I have confidence.
I need to find a horse.
We've been talking about getting new chairs in the office, so this is the best place to go, right?
This is very true.
Yeah.
And supporting another local business.
Called it. Ha.
And what is this thing, Shay?
So this is called a shave horse. You sit on it like a rocking horse. And it's basically a work holding device. Let me steal this from you, Austin.
Sure.
And there's two main tools that we would use in a shave horse. So the lever arm here clamps my part right there, and then I can use a draw knife and actually take material off. And then we have this tool, which is a spoke shave, which basically, do you guys know what a hand plane is?
Oh yeah.
Right? Like
Yes.
two
Yeah,
hands.
yeah.
So this uses the same functionality, except you're holding it with two hands and pulling it towards yourself, much like the draw knife. But some of the same mechanics apply in terms of skewing and slicing. If you skew the tool, you've actually changed the effective angle of it cutting to a lower degree.
Okay.
To give yourself a smoother cut.
Oh.
Right? So like if we think about, something sitting here at 30 degrees, and then when we rotate it, the 30 degrees is now in this plane, so the effective cutting angle is actually lower.
Okay.
Yeah, so same kind of skewing and slicing with a spoke shave, but obviously I'm taking much finer cuts.
So you're not just going in and functioning just off of vibes alone. There's a lot of thought.
There is, yeah.
Yeah.
So do you guys want to make some front legs?
Heck yeah, man.
Cool, all right.
It's my first time. Okay, skew. Oop,
Maybe
okay.
Shay, while they're working on this for the next couple hours, we could go look at your lumberyard.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Don't cut yourselves, guys. That's the biggest thing.
There's a first aid kit in the bathroom. All right, welcome to the lumberyard.
Oh, wow. You didn't have this facility in the beginning, right?
No, not in the beginning.
Okay.
Yeah, so just kind of grow slow over time, and eventually just have more and more inventory, as we start to, get into different species and different things that people need.
This isn't lumber to build your house or your deck with. What's your niche
Yeah, so
here?
our niche is Appalachian hardwoods for furniture builders.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so everything in here has been sawed and dried specifically with a certain type of furniture or woodworking in mind.
And you're shipping everywhere now. I mean, you're all over the place now,
Yeah,
right?
so a lot of our stuff we cut up, drop in a box, and ship to hobbyists, wherever they live. So let's say you live in Oklahoma City and you can't find black walnut, or you can't find black walnut the right color or size or things like that. We can take a board and cut it down to pieces that are the right size for you, drop it in a box and ship it to you.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys have always been big supporters of ours. Why do you not just, shop at the big box or go into Harrisonburg and go to Lowe's or whatever?
Hey, I mean, that's a great question, but CEOs of big corporations, their kids aren't in school with mine, and shopping with you guys, the money we're spending with you is paying the mortgage of our neighbors.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really what it boils down to. And shared values of serving people,
Absolutely.
Your all's values of always being helpful and there to help people with what their problem actually is, not just what's going to make you money. And that's really what we're trying to do with the lumber. If we would just wanted to crank volume, we would just do what everybody other lumber supplier is doing.
Right.
But we're really there to serve that niche and try to get people the material that they actually need.
That's so rewarding to hear you say all of that. The reason you support us is shared values, especially. But as a small business owner, I'm sure you feel the same way when people support you. But hearing that the support is so organic, so deep is just so rewarding. I really appreciate that, Shay.
Yeah,
Thank you.
absolutely.
Yeah, so I hope whatever support we can lend then to you guys that we're able to do that as well.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. This is really inspiring. Everything you guys have built is really inspiring to me and to the whole Randy's team.
I just don't feel like I'm moving much slower than you. That's backwards. I do know that. Oh, you're going away from yourself. Yeah, I feel the pressure.
But here's the thing, remember what Shay said, you got to do it with confidence.
I've got confidence.
It doesn't sound very confident.
I've got confidence?
That's still a question mark.
I've got confidence.
That seems like a lie.
Ooh, it actually did something. I did something.
There's a first time for everything.
No, it was just like Shay was saying, it wasn't smooth like the way that he was doing it.
Yeah.
I think that since I'm not immediately super successful, I question my capabilities. But honestly, going backwards actually,
Yeah, going with the correct direction of the grain certainly makes a difference.
I wonder if Shay would mind if I take this whole setup home with me.
Probably. I think he would notice.
Nobody's bleeding?
No blood.
I'm almost finished.
Oh, good.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I see octagons forming.
Oh, wow.
Someone is an overachiever.
Some octagons are better than others, but
Some octagons are very slow and methodical.
Well, we're all at a different phase of growth, so
All right, are we ready to be graded?
I think so. I'm not done with the small spoke shave, but
Looks like Sarah's.
this is looking pretty good, Austin.
oh, I heard that one.
Oh, did I hear something?
Nope.
No, nobody heard
No.
anything.
Wow.
No.
So, and we got to remember, like, this is just the first step to round. So, you okay over there?
You're all right?
Yeah, it like,
Hey, remember what he said?
Do we need safety glasses?
no, I have confidence.
Yeah, so this is just the first step, which is octagon, and then we've gone to 8 sides, and then we would go to 16 sides, and then 32 sides, and then round.
I skipped that step on a couple where I went a little too deep, but
Oh.
that's what I thought too, so we would just make our way.
Make our way around, taking corners off. How about you, Sarah?
We're not gonna look at that side.
That's okay. I can just look at one side if that makes you feel more comfortable.
I don't know
Which side is the best?
That's
Let's just look at which facet you're most proud of.
That's a flat side.
the one that you did. Shay, thank you so much for taking the time out to show us all this stuff.
Absolutely. You guys are always welcome.
This was, so tomorrow, same time?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. I normally start about 5:30.
Oh, well, so
the
do I.
The coffee will be hot.
I can't ask for anything more. Will the wood stove be going?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Thank
Yeah,
you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
This has been really
Yeah.
interesting. Thanks again, Shay.
Thanks,
Absolutely.
Shay.
Thanks for coming out.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, thank you so much. Appreciate taking the time for this.
So as an exercise before you leave,
Yeah.
so you don't feel attached to everything that you practice, those can go in the wood stove.
Oh, boy.
Wait, I thought these were supposed to go on the chair. I know. I had the thought of too, like we just battle it out.
Nope. Throw it in the stove.
I love you, baby.
Is this long enough?
Yeah.
It's like
It's like all my troubles.
Is the
like
weight
yesterday. They feel so far
I feel
away.
a weight lifted off of me now.
Let it go, Sarah.
I feel like I would be just better at humaning if I worked here all the time. That was so much fun. I really like the opportunity to try my hand at something new, like
Yeah.
a new skill.
Yeah. And Austin was good at it.
I know, yeah.
Surprisingly, that was pretty good. My arms hurt though.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
You're sore?
yeah. I haven't, after you stop doing it, it does hurt a little bit.
I'm not surprised that you did well on it.
Well, thanks.
Yeah, don't undersell yourself.
Here's a question:
What's that?
when do we get to build the chair for real?
Well, I think, like I said, you were the shining star in that. It's up to you.
All right. I need to find a horse.
What? Like a real one?
A horse.
Oh, for his. You know, you don't need a real horse to like carve, right? To do the draw carving. Like you don't need. You need. It's not a real horse.
We don't know that.
Touche. Okay. Anyway, I'm just not gonna fight.